All right, well, here's a little behind the scenes. We're working on our next 3 motors. So I just want to give you a little update here. You know, and a lot of times you say, oh, these motors, you know, it's a lot of money. You know, is there anything a little cheaper, you know? So here's a little thing that I want to explain. You know, here's a motor that was done, did for a customer. It was actually a charity. And this motor here on the outside, because, you know, it's for a dune buggy, it has a lot of chrome. Yeah, Volkswagen didn't come with chrome, so we buy the chrome. And it looks all nice and beautiful, you know. But if we go behind the scenes or underneath of it, you know, we use a lot of quality parts, you know. But the cases where I spend so much of the time and the effort with. You know, and to get them looking like this is kind of like an idea where we start with. So here's a case that came in, you know, actually this one didn't have anything in it, and it was just an empty case sitting around on some guy's shelf for years. So I inspected the whole thing, I torqued it all down, then I went in there and I looked for gaps. You know, we got the flashlight, we look for gaps, we look for anything that's broken, and this is your typical case. It has all the oil galleys in there. When they're this old, those oil galleys can have a lot of stuff in there. So for every one of these cases, if they pass all the inspection, I send them out to the machine shop. You know, in the machine shop, like now this one here, we opened up for 94s. I think this one actually is going to be the thick wall. So it's going to be 94 on the outside, and it has the 92 thick walls, and this one has line bore, so it's 20 over, and then the standard thrust. And so we come along here, and this takes a lot of time. You know, we're talking a lot of times just getting down the gunk, getting in here with all these different wheels. This is just a good example. You know, I got over, you know, almost 3 hours into this case cleaning it after it came back from the machine shop. And we're going in here to all the little cracks and crevices. You know, every one of the little cracks and crevices. And we get it all cleaned. Now, when this goes out to the machine shop, all the oil galleys have been popped. Now, I just have them closed right now. So you can see all these have been popped out. They've been drilled and tapped, all the oil galleys. And here we're showing on the front side. This customer wanted this one done too. And then you can see they're all tapped. And then so that all the oil galleys will be cleaned out. We use different type of boring brushes, and we clean it until it comes out clean. Then we wash it, and there's all these things. And then once we get it all prepped and ready, then we say, okay, where's the secret sauce? Where are we gonna go from here? This one here is gonna be a screamer. It's gonna be a little motor. It's gonna be a 1641, but we got some crazy stuff going in there. So this is gonna be a little pocket rocket. This is gonna be, I think, a 2095, a 21, 2.1 liter. So, you know, this one here, passing inspection, it's going out to machine shop. Standard. Actually, this one is 2040 already, but it all looks good, and it has already the 8mm case savers in there. So there you go, what we're doing over here at Vintage Flat 4. I got too many projects in the 2 different barns. So I'm doing this one in my garage. A lot of times I do it because it's cold outside. Vintage Flat 4, what we do for you. Boom!